In a political era defined by spectacle and deep division, former President Donald Trump has once again thrust Barack Obama into the spotlight. Trump has increasingly called for the prosecution and even the imprisonment of his predecessor. But what's behind this intense focus? Is there any real legal basis, or is it a political strategy rooted in history, rivalry, and the battle for control of America's narrative? Let's break it down. Donald Trump's campaign against Barack Obama is not new. It goes back over a decade. In 2011, Trump gained political traction by promoting the false birther conspiracy theory, which claimed Obama was not born in the United States. Although completely debunked, this attack laid the foundation for Trump's political rise and his personal animosity toward Obama. Their rivalry intensified during Trump's 2016 campaign. During the 2016 election, intelligence agencies, specifically the FBI and CIA, concluded that Russia interfered in the election to help Trump win. According to a declassified report released in January 2017, the Russian government used cyber attacks, disinformation campaigns, and social media influence operations. The report was backed by the NSA, FBI, and CIA. Obama's administration was briefed on this intelligence as early as August 2016, but chose to respond with limited public action before the election. Critics, including Trump, argue this shows Obama was negligent or complicit. In early 2017, the Office of the Director of National Intelligence released a report confirming that Russia had used cyber attacks and disinformation to influence the election. Obama, still in office at the time, was criticized by some for not doing more to alert the public or counter the interference before the election. Trump later alleged that Obama and his officials spied on his campaign, something Trump labeled Obamagate. While no evidence ever confirmed these accusations, Trump repeated the claim many times, especially during his presidency and in his post-presidency rallies. He accuses Obama of orchestrating a political attack against him using federal intelligence agencies, such as, despite launching a lengthy investigation under U.S. Attorney John Durham to uncover misconduct in the FBI's handling of the Trump-Russia probe, the final report found no criminal conspiracy or wrongdoing by Obama or any top Democratic officials. The Durham probe, which lasted from 2019 to 2023 and cost millions, only resulted in 2 failed prosecutions and 1 low-level guilty plea unrelated to Obama. Legally, the odds of prosecuting a former president like Obama are extremely low. U.S. presidents are given broad discretion in matters of national security and intelligence. For any prosecution to occur, there would have to be clear evidence of criminal conduct, willful misconduct, or violation of specific laws, none of which exists in Obama's case. Experts across the political spectrum agree that this is a political tactic, not a legal reality. So why does Trump continue pushing this narrative? It serves multiple political purposes. First, it rallies his base by reinforcing the idea that he is a victim of the deep state. Second, it diverts attention from his own legal issues. Trump currently faces multiple indictments related to classified documents, election interference, and hush money payments. Lastly, it positions Trump as a leader willing to fight back against the establishment, which is key to his brand. If the idea of prosecuting a former president gains traction, it would mark a major shift in U.S. political norms. It could set a precedent where each new administration seeks retribution against the last. For the Republican Party, Trump's rhetoric could solidify its transformation into a personality-driven movement, but it also risks alienating moderate conservatives and institutional allies. For the Democratic Party, this moment could trigger calls to reform legal protections for presidents, but also to resist the temptation of retaliation if power shifts again. The result may be a more polarized, fragile political system where stability gives way to score settling. As Donald Trump continues to raise the stakes, calling for Obama's prosecution isn't just a legal argument, it's a political statement, a campaign tool, and a challenge to long-held democratic norms.